The cost of property is one of the most fascinating developments in China, particularly in first-tier cities such as Beijing and Shanghai, where housing prices have steadily begun to outstrip wages in recent years for the average Chinese. And despite residents experiencing some reprieve during the second half of last year, when the real estate market began to cool off, Chinese Premier Wen Jiabao stated just last month that housing prices are still, quote, unreasonable, and that further reductions must occur. Well, reductions have occurred in the second-hand housing market. Young prospective homeowners are now swapping their dreams of purchasing their first brand new home for a previously inhibited dwelling. Since March, the price of second-hand housing began decreasing to attractive enough levels that has been a welcome alternative to those struggling with the cost of housing independence in the past. Properties around the Third Ring Road of Beijing, the area considered just outside the central business district, normally retail at an average price of $310 a square foot. Nowadays, however, properties can be seen going as cheap as $265 to $280 a square foot, a reduction rate of 11% within a month. Based on statistics from the Beijing Zhongyuan Market Research Center, second-hand housing prices fell 5% in suburban Beijing and were down 2% in the city center in January. Second-hand housing in the Tongzhou suburb area is particularly prosperous, and those looking for even bigger reductions can find houses down by 10% beyond the Fifth Ring Road on the outskirts of the city, towards the greater Beijing area. So why all of a sudden the price drop? Well, according to news from website people.com.cn, the astronomical costs of newly built properties are to blame, or rather to thank. With so many new properties completely unaffordable to most average residents, the second-hand market saw the opportunity to capitalise on the needy demand in order to keep transaction volumes up. And with housing supply nowhere in danger, the adjustment has been a hit for real estate brokers, as the demand is now seeping from the outer suburbs to inner urban areas in Beijing. Don't go anywhere, because when we get back, we'll take a look at a couple of other cities enjoying falling second-hand housing prices.